Two teams remain, but only one can be king of the mountains. It's Perry Central versus Harlan County for the Mountain Classic Championship. And we welcome you courtside to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex in Hindman, Kentucky with Jim Frazier and sideline reporter Josh Ball. I'm Tanner Hesterberg. Thanks for spending your Saturday night with us as we crown a Mountain Classic champion. Jim, Harlan County got 32 points from Cameron Carmichael last night. They need another big effort from him tonight.
Boy, they really do. You know, Coach Jones sort of in the middle of the game was wanting to get the other people involved. Didn't forget that. Cameron just got so hot, let that guy operate. He did. He was spectacular. And, of course, Harlan County came out with a big win.
Perry Central, a very hot shooting team as of late, including the freshman Noah Back, who had 5 big three-pointers for Coach Shannon Hoskins last night.
You know, Dunn and Back shoot the ball so very well. Like I said, you got to pick them up the minute they come on the property. I'll assure you of that. For Perry Central, offensively, some touches in the post to collapse the defense, and defensively, they've got to find that man you're facing and looking at there. Number 4, Cameron Carmichael, as my call moves in for the tip. We're set for action, and with the play-by-play of this evening's contest, Mr. Tanner Hesterberg.
Thank you, Jim. The 6'6" Trace Spurlock wins the tip against the 6'4" Damon Tobler. Harlan County starts the game with a basketball.
Oh, how about the enthusiasm of the crowd here, Tanner? And we always talk about in these big games, a little jitters at first, not uncommon.
Black Bears enter this game 14-2 overall, best record in the 13th region. Beat Buckhorn 68-50 in the opening round, and then last night shocking South Laurel 52-46 in the semifinals to advance to the championship game tonight.
See Coach Jones, he was up talking with his guys. He's trying to get other guys involved, but the tough defense for Perry Central there negates that. Playing zone here at early. Good
Nolan
look.
Inside, and the Black Bears grab an early lead.
Good pass. Defense sloughs off. He hits it.
3 off the mark. That time by Back, but a second crack at this possession for the Commodores.
Offensive glass in a game like this going to be critical. How about the matchup up front there with Simmons?
Blair lost it out of bounds, but it was last touched by Harlan County. Perry Central, a 12-3 record, a win over Lawrence County in the first round of this Mountain Classic, 83-72, and a decisive win over Clay County in the semifinals last night, 79-68. Dunn misses a 3, Turner the offensive board.
Seen something we didn't see a whole lot last night. Dunn and Back missing from the outside. Good look here. That's what they need to do, get some touches in the post and then fan it out.
Back took steps. It's a turnover on Perry Central. Commodores took very good care of the basketball last night, a big reason why they were able to put away Clay County so soundly.
Yeah. And I see here the Perry Central zone defense open in the middle. Big Spurlock can come through, get some touches, as well as David Turner.
Carmichael had 32 last night, but misses that one.
Teams letting it go a little quickly here early in the ball game, just trying to find their rhythm.
Blair from deep. Missed everything, but Dunn able to keep it alive, and he slashes in to tie the game.
Tell you, Travis Dunn does a great job for Coach Shannon Hoskins. Gets them on the board here. They've gone almost a couple of minutes without a bucket. He's got a tough job taking number 4.
That's a 2-pointer for Nolan. He has all 4 of Harlan County's points.
That's what Coach Jones knew he had to do. He had to get everybody involved. Carmichael, the facilitator here.
And another traveling violation called against Noah Back. The freshman's been sensational so far in this tournament, and a good defensive game plan for Harlan County. And Coach Michael Jones, in his 3rd year, of course, succeeded his father, Mike Jones, a couple of seasons ago. Mike Jones was the head coach when Harlan County formed as a school in 2008. One of just 19 coaches in the history of Kentucky high school boys basketball. You see him there to win 600 games. Out of bounds, it will go over to Perry Central.
Not sure what they were talking about prior there, Tanner. There was something the officials were talking about, the jersey numbers or something. I couldn't pick it up there. At any rate, here comes Perry Central.
In the corner, Blair. Commodores not shooting nearly as effectively as they were last night. Carmichael splits defenders on the baseline. Turner tries to collect the rebound, but it's out of bounds. Going back to the point on Michael Jones, actually played for his father at Harlan Independent. Won the 13th region back in 1993. A lot of basketball tradition in that family.
And not only that, a lot of great matchups with Clay County when Shannon Hoskins and Robert Markham were playing there. So these guys not unfamiliar with one another.
Blair gets to the rim and ties the game at 4. James Blair, the transfer from Buckhorn, now in his second season at Perry Central, making a big impact for Coach Shannon Hoskins' Commodores.
Double stacks on the low post.
Step back Carmichael. Numbers for the Perry Central, but it's thrown away. 2-on-1. Carmichael takes it himself, misses. Spurlock tip no. Spurlock again, and this time he's good.
Tenacity on the offensive glass, and now they want full court pressure. That's the style Harlan County wants to employ. Got to try to find 24 or number 4.
Dunn. That 3 rolls in.
Tremendous shooters. Great realization there by Perry Central. They get the ball in the hands of Dunn, and he's got 5 of the 7. Excuse me, 5 of the 6, I guess. Not 5 of the 7.
7-6 Perry Central.
Media timeout at the next dead ball. See these double stacks on the low post. That's an old Bobby Keith trick.
Spurlock, 3, no good. Nolan trying to save it, and it's off the leg of back. It will stay with Harlan County. Perry Central up 1 here early in the Mountain Classic Championship game. Take a look on the Deskins Motors instant replay. James Blair drives in, and Perry Central has a 1-point lead here early over Harlan County. And we check in for the first time tonight with the 3rd member of our broadcast crew as Carmichael splashes a 3. Here's Josh Ball.
Tanner and Jim, Perry County Central coach Shannon Hoskins said his defensive strategy will center around Cameron Carmichael, who scored 32 points in the semifinals against South Laurel. For Harlan County coach Michael Jones, his strategy will be simply stopping the 3-point barrage, which is Perry County Central's offense. Tanner and Jim, back to you.
Well, you get another glimpse at Perry Central's offense there. Damon Tobler canning the jumper, Jim, something he wasn't very good at, shooting the basketball from out near the perimeter when he first got to Perry Central, but his game rounding into form.
Yeah, had almost the ankle-breaking move there.
Nolan, 3. Rebound Tobler. Transferred here to the mountains of eastern Kentucky from Philadelphia 3 years ago. Didn't play a whole lot of organized basketball as Turner knocks down the jumper. Had to make an adjustment there, but Coach Shannon Hoskins, a nice job of developing Tobler. Made him into one of the best players in the mountains.
Perry Central getting good offensive possessions from
Simmons,
everyone.
that's his first bucket.
Didn't score last night as well, so the young man gets an opportunity, puts it home.
Simmons also a terrific football player at Harlan County. Ties the game at 11. This is Blair. Carmichael in the open floor. So good at creating. Keeps the handle there. Finds Nolan, now down low to Burkhart, and a foul call.
Taking it at the defense, Tobler with his first personal. And I think Lance Burkhart, or Lamar Burkhart, excuse me, was our Subway sub of the game last night because of the tremendous job he did coming in off the bench, working against the big man for South Laurel, Taylor. Hits his first foul shot.
He's a 57% shooter on the season. Burkhart, the 6'2 sophomore. That's the other point to be made about Harlan County, Jim. So young, they have no seniors.
Yeah. Neither boys nor girls, kind of an amazing statistic. And, you know, we'll probably want to invite those guys back next year when we're at Perry Central. But I think Perry Central needs to get a touch, maybe in the corner for 24 back.
Tobler thought about the baseline jumper. Instead, he'll drive in, and a foul called. Michael Jones beside himself over there near the Harlan County bench.
Coach Mike Jones, I believe, wanted to travel there from official Dale Kahn, but they'll get the foul on Burkhart. He's here to give all 5 of his fouls, though, I'll assure you.
Strong to the hole. Tobler took steps.
So he worked on the official, and he does get the traveling call the next time he gets the basketball. But Tobler has such a tremendous first step, sort of shaking his head going down the way there. But that quick first step puts him in an offensive opportunity so very quickly.
Nothing wrong with a little gamesmanship. Huh?
Nope, that's it. Tough zone defense here being employed. Harlan's patient, gets some ball reversal. They can get some open threes.
Harlan County will circle the wagons. Up by 2 as we're under a minute to go here in the opening quarter of the Mountain Classic Championship game.
Coach Mike Jones satisfied with a 2-point lead here at the end of 1. Little gamesmanship on the coaches. Shannon Hoskins going to leave his guys back deep in the zone.
Balanced scoring effort for both teams so far. 4 players have cracked the scorebook for Perry Central, 5 for Harlan County. Spurlock fouled. Been a very clean first quarter so far. That's just the 2nd team foul on Perry Central. Only 1 has been whistled against Harlan County.
I saw Cameron Carmichael complain. He took a little bit of a shot in the eye there, inadvertent by Perry Central. We've seen him with a couple of times where he's been open in the paint, but he's tried to dish it off, tried to get the other guys involved.
You like the decision here to blow 90 seconds off the clock and play for 1 shot?
Absolutely, I do. They can handle the ball pretty well. Gonna have to get it going here. Good double team.
Stolen by Dunn, 3 seconds. Travis fouled. Good defensive stand by Perry Central to close out this first quarter.
Saw Shannon Hoskins, head coach Perry Central, clapping. His guys sort of win the first battle there versus the coaches. They stayed in that zone, got the steal with just a few seconds, and now Dunn with an opportunity to cut into this lead, even tied up.
At 5'8", Dunn, the shortest player on the floor, but perhaps the biggest motor. That one spins off. And at the end of the first quarter, Harlan County leads Perry Central by the slimmest of margins here in the championship of the Mountain Classic. Second quarter coming up on this TV and WYMT.com.